and drive it all the way into this damn studio and blow this fucking place up.
Oh, look at there. It's a nice little model airplane. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Mommy, look. Oh, that's the boom, dead.
Exactly.
That's why I like the BGM. Big goddamn missile. Steer it right up into their asshole. Your day is over. You're home early, watching sports on the TV, scratching your nuts. You know, one time I was working down at the docks, right? And I worked on one of them big, them big tanker boats. And so I'm sitting there, and I've been drinking. Okay, my fault. Criminal over here for drinking on a job, but I got busted by the boss, right? So I get canned, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I gotta go home and tell my dad I got fired. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. So I got mad, and my boss is sitting there saying, I'm gonna call your old man, I'm telling on you. And I said, you do that and you're gonna get your ass kicked. Well, this guy was like 300 pounds and 7'2", right? I couldn't kick his ass at all. So what I did do though is I borrowed my friend's big gun. And I sat out in the parking lot, and what they'd done is they'd taken me off the ID list, so I couldn't get into the boat anymore. But I didn't need to. That's the thing. I drove home, got in my vehicle, launched my BGM, and drove it all the way back to that damn boat. And you know why? Because they can't ask a missile for ID. They don't do that. Okay? Missiles don't carry wallets, okay? I snuck it right up to his office, and the only thing that the missile didn't do was knock on the fucking door, okay? It went right through the window, blew his ass up, and needless to say, my dad never knew I got canned.
Right, just to let you know, they are working on the knocking.
That would be awesome, if it could knock, Halloween, I could think of 1,000 ways to use this missile.
Get it right up to the door, ring the doorbell, then back up, then shoot.
Yeah, okay, let's say that you have a BGM. Okay. And your enemy or opponent does not have a BGM.
Yay.
Advantage you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're probably definitely... Unless you're some kind of moron and you fly it around too much and he gets behind you and dinks you pretty hard, then you're gonna lose. But if you know how to use the weapon...
Set match point.
Yes, 40 love. One of the other good things about the BGM missile is, let's say you've been working all day, you want to get a whore, right?
Oh, yeah.
But you don't want to drive over there and look at all 7 or 8 of them, because a few of them are ugly, okay? And you don't want to go hogging, all right? You don't want to pump some fat heifer, right?
No.
Send a BGM. It's almost like a pimp missile,
I
okay?
never thought of it.
It's an extension of your penis. You could fire the missile, fly it by the whores, check them out, see which one's ugly, which one has no teeth, which one has good feet, check them out a little bit, and then the ugly one, you could... So, because you don't want to waste the missile, you launched it, you drove it around, you did that. So you loop back around and you hit the ugly one, then show up and say, hey, some guy's firing BGMs off. You girls get in this car and give me a blowjob. I'll save your lives. It works. You know how many BJs I've got because of random big goddamn missiles? Oh, a lot of them.
And how many of those did you pay for?
Not a damn one, because I'm a lifesaver rescue man. That's what I do. Some people, I'm not afraid to save whores, okay? I'm not. I say, get your vaginas in the car, ladies, hurry up. There's a wild missile running around. Not you, fat ass. You sit on the curb. And the fat one I hit with a missile, just in case she's got candy inside her and she ends up like a big fucking pinata.
All right, 96.2 Gear Talk Radio. We're gonna take a break, pay a few bills. We'll be back. Don't touch the dial.
So we, as everyone knows, we have a demolition car, number 13, that we run at the Paradise City Arena every week. You want to come down, that's fine.
Look out.
Exactly. Try not to sit too close to the arena because we think it's funny to hit cards up into the stands and watch fans try to catch them.
We sling shit.
Remember, this isn't baseball. Don't catch a tire. It's not like a foul ball.
Oh, no.
Because those things, when they hit you, oh, geez Louise, you better run to the popcorn stand and ask Pepe to put you out. You know what I think they need in demolition derbies?
What?
I think they need rodeo clowns. Put a guy in a barrel, he's playing a card game, you know, you sneak up behind him, boom, you light him up. The fans love shit like that, you know what I'm saying? He comes out with a bed sheet that's all red, Toro, Toro, Toro. I hit him with, you know, with all the force. I'm in fourth gear by the time I whack him. I put him through this uprights, 3 points.
Driving around the arena there, shoot off a homing missile, you know, give him a ride back home.
Give me the word.
Kids love that shit. They do. You know, a lot of kids come to the demolition derbies and they, you know, they always ask, the tried and true question is, hey, can I be in the car with you? All the other drivers say no. Nah, me. Go ahead, get in the back there, buddy. There's no seat, so grab onto something that doesn't move. Because here we go. And then, you know, they're all, eventually, by the end of the match, they're all, hey, we're about to get hit from behind. And I get annoyed very easily, so I chuck the kid out as a sacrificial hitter. I got this numbnuts back there chatterboxing me up while I'm trying to get hit in the rear by another car. You know, my radiator's all flushing out. You know, I'm heating up here. And Chuckle Nut here wants to play, you know, some stupid child's game, right? I fire him right out the window, let the other cars bink off him a while. I sneak up behind them. I push him into the third row.
Okay.
You know what I like to do is I like to, you know, just so that the fans remember our car because, you know, it's Frank and Vinny Gear Talk Radio, 96.2 Demolition Derby car. I like to take a lot of duct tape, right? I get a hooker, the ugliest hook I can find, and I duct tape her to the roof of the car, right? And then I drive around. When I do my victory lap, I drive real close to the outside wall, and all the people in the front seat get to slap her right in the face. Really hard, too, because I do like 60, 70 miles an hour.
It works. The fans dig it.
The fans, a lot of them tell me, they say, that's why we come. We come to do that, and we come to watch you guys wreck cars and whatnot.
We're always the crowd favorite.
Oh, easily. You know what I don't like, Vinny?
What?
I gotta be honest, I'm tired of all these naysayers who are all bitching and moaning about the highway systems.
Oh, ugh.
I'm tired. It's the same song over and over again, you know. It's like, you know, some old lady humming Happy Birthday on an airplane. You just get tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. People, you gotta understand that the highways are great right now because they got ramps, okay? If they fix these things, there go all the good jumps. All the good jumps.
That's right.
Forget about jumping on top of a building. Cancel that. What do you think they're gonna build, like, car elevators? No, they're not. They're gonna fix the highways. They're all gonna be flat. You know, you're gonna have that one little bump in the road that you get about 8 inches off the ground, and you're gonna think you know, some stunt spectacular guy. It doesn't work that way. Let's leave them like they are, okay? Unless, of course, you're saying let's fix them, and translating the word fix means ramp, then I agree with you.
That's totally different.
If I were designing a highway system right now, hands down, bar none, I would build the roads exactly like they are. With the exception is I would make some of the ramps bigger.
Everywhere.
Well, people don't know what they want. They keep saying, oh, they're too bumpy. Oh, they're too bumpy. The ramps are too big. Some of the bridges don't work. There's potholes. And I don't hear one negative thing in any of that. I'm thinking, maybe the... You know, because you can't jump a pothole, right? But the ramps and stuff are great. You know, where else? Okay, name another city in the entire country that you can jump a lake, okay? Name another city that it's perfectly legal to drive on rooftops. Remember the positive on the potholes, too. Like, how are blind people gonna drive? You know, potholes are just braille on the road for blind people.
Lets them know you need to move over.
Yep, bump, they hit the bump, I'm home. You know, they know. 16 bumps, then I take a left. 2 bumps, I'm home. All right? So, now, unless you want to, you know, ban certain individuals from driving, I would, you know, nip it in the bud right now and zip your lip, you know?
It also says on the street signs.
And you don't need traffic lights when you're airborne. You know, there's no stopping when you're jumping.
No.
You know, hold up, there's a traffic cop. No, there's none of that stuff. You're there early, every time, all the time. If you're gonna call today and, you know, try to tell us that the roads need to be fixed, I gotta
Save
tell you,
it.
you're not gonna get true. You're not. You know, I gotta tell you, since I was a little tyke going to Uncle Woody's Fun Park, we always encountered a good jump or two on the way. To be honest, some of the jumps were bigger than the roller coasters, alright?
That was half the fun going to the park.
Exactly.
The ride there.
Where else can you jump up into the air, land on top of a building, chill out for a while with a sniper rifle, pop a few gauchos, then jump down, drive up to the top of a parking lot, jump off that with little kids applauding. That's the thing, too. Let's not forget the entertainment value, okay?
Very important.
You take the roads, you take a hot. So, last night I got really drunk, and I stole this guy's wheelbarrow, right?
Yeah?
And I'm taking it home because I figure I'm gonna put a, you know, small block engine on this thing. That way I can rototill my neighbor's yard. Well, I got arrested. Slow speed pursuit on a highway in a wheelbarrow. And the bad thing is, you know, if you wanna try to accelerate with a wheelbarrow, you gotta lean forward a lot.
What's the problem with having a wheelbarrow?
But they don't have. First off,
On the highway.
well, it doesn't have turn signals, so if you were to change lanes, they would know there's no seat belts, and apparently perfectly legal to be drunk in one, though.
What about the hand signals? You use hand signals, that's all right?
Yeah, but at night, you know, people can't see it unless you're holding flares, which I did, but they were misconstrued as dynamite, which apparently is illegal.
All right, 96.2 Gear Talk Radio. We're gonna take a break, pay a few bills. We'll be back.
Whew! Wow, tough day, huh, Vin?
You said it, Frank.
You know, when Vinny and me get done with a long, hard day in the studio, we like to kick back and relax with a couple of beers.
But not just any old beers. Beer Goggles Light. Beer Goggles Light is a refreshing blend of hops and barley brewed by people who know that beer serves a purpose.
And that purpose is to get you drunk enough to sleep with pretty much any. The people at Beer Goggles Light have developed a beer that can actually shed pounds off even the biggest men and women.
So, if she's not cute now, have another Beer Goggles Light. Or you can do what me and Frank do and take a keg down to the Overeaters Anonymous meeting and party down.
Sure, at the beginning of the day, we were sober and sitting in a parking lot with a herd of hoggers. But by the end of the day, we're drunk and having sex with anorexic supermodels.
Thanks, Beer Goggles Light. So don't just sit there. Grab a Beer Goggles Light and get the slap in the fat back. Beer Goggles Light, the light beer for a heavy night of partying.
You're damn right. All right, I'm here with my co-host Vinny. Vinny, you had an exciting night last night.
Hey, what do you say? You know I did. All over town. I'm in and out. Bars, hopping, throwing down cans.
Did you get lucky?
Hey, every day I wake up, I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well,
Yeah.
we're lucky. We got our own radio show here. You know, a lot of people work in the business and the industry, and they never get to do it. And here we're two individuals that get to talk about four. Time, and that is like a blessing, honestly.
You know, ratings came out yesterday.
Did they? How we do?
Congratulations to the Gear Talk radio station 96.2. We are 32nd in all talk radio.
I knew.
In the Paradise City Zone.
I knew we could do it. You know, you set a goal and you believe in yourself and your crew.
Hey, come on!
And we went from 116th
Mason, watch your head.
to
It's going
37th.
down.
That is amazing. That is good. Guys, hey, hand a round of applause for the crew.
for everyone. Listen,
Everybody.
especially you guys out there listening to us.
That's
and
right.
calling in.
Call in right now, and the caller with the freakiest story involving a car wins a free year supply of water snatch burgers.
That's a good prize, people. Man, I could use that.
You know, I thought you couldn't go in there anymore.
They said I was obscene to the mayonnaise.
How could you be obscene to the mayo? I mean, I understand being obscene with the mayo.
Legally, I still can't talk about it, but I will say that I was under the impression and thought the donkey was fully sanctioned and licensed. But I can't talk about it.
No wonder, huh? Call in right now, 555-4327.
You say?
Hello, boys.
Not you.
Okay, listen, I just have a story for your contest. One time, I was driving, and my camshaft froze up, so I had to manually lube it by hand, and it was hard.
Okay, first off, my sweet little mangina, you can't freeze up a camshaft.
And then I lubed it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 96.2 Gear Talk Radio. All the lines are lit up, so we're just gonna take a random one. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Caller, you there?
Yeah. You know, one time I was in this dude's car giving him some oral support.
All right.
When all of a sudden, bam, we got up and got hit by this tornado. But this dude started freaking out because he didn't know that was a tornado. He just thought I was doing him real good, like, you know, jawboning him. Oh, special like.
I'm sure he was happy.
So I got to charge him $100 extra for the tornado head. Shit. I went and got my hair did.
You, my sweet, are a vision of beauty. Vinny, you know what? I think we got a winner here.
You're telling me.
You mean I won?
That's right, my precious. You are the winner of a free year supply of water snatch burgers. Compliments of Gear Talk Radio.
Oh, I'm getting all flushed. I ain't never won anything before.
Well, my sweet, today's your lucky day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ooh, I'm coming down there. Right now, I'm gonna give you boys some complimentary jawbone.
Take your feet down, because I got a big cock, lady.
It's gonna be real nasty.
Well, hey, all right. I'd say today's our lucky day, huh, Vin?
Hey, you said it.
It's like scratching off a lottery, thinking underneath there's no money, but there's a BJ, you know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody's a winner today. I'm gonna give you a free t-shirt.
Oh.
I can't wait, buddy, get down here and give me some of that vicious ass tornado head. Cause personally, I've never had it. Interested, I've read about it in books and magazines, and I've seen a few flicks that had it in it, but never on the receiving end of one. So, I'm ready, you know, you could consider my crotch a storm chaser.
That's brilliant.
All right, 96.2, we gotta take a tornado head break, cause I gotta get my boys ready. Hey, wake up, guys. There's some tornado head coming this way. Arr.
Listen, we'll be right back, folks, here on 96.2 Gear Talk Radio.
I wonder if we could mic a jaw. We get a sound guy on that? You know, Vin, for years, people have been using banks to cash their checks, oftentimes having to deposit it and wait days until the check clears.
But I don't have a lot of time. I need my money now. What am I gonna do?
Well, you could wait 2 days until the bank trusts you enough to give your money back to you. Or you can walk down to Boing, your check cashing solution.
Okay, What if I have an out-of-state check?
You got it. For a small nominal fee, the people at Boeing can cash any check you bring them.
Oh, really? What about an out-of-state check that's 2 years old?
Ka-ching! Cash!
And I have no identification?
Ka-ching! Cash!
And I have a criminal history.
Ka-ching! Cashed! The people at Boeing check cashing aren't afraid to cash your check. They'll cash any check, big or small.
Man, this place sounds great. Why do people still use banks?
I don't know, maybe they're retarded. And remember, if you knowingly pass a bad check in a state bank, that's a federal crime. But at Boeing check cashing, you just get your every time, all the time.
Hey, Boing check cashing. You just got yourself a customer.
Ka-ching! Cashed!
All right, we're back. 96.2 Gear Talk Radio. Frank and Vinny here, taking your phone calls, reading some letters.
All right, caller, you are on the air.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing?
I'm doing not too bad. Got an itch.
Well, you better scratch it then.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's on my ass. Yeah, I got it. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I have some problems with in the area ringing my doorbell, so I was contemplating buying some mines. What would be the best kind of mine for the situation?
What I would do is I would go up into the mountains, right? And I'd find me a bobcat or a mountain lion. Get a big one, right? I would, stun it, don't kill it. Strap it to the hood of your car, bring it home, right? Then you get yourself a truckload of sand, right? You spread the sand out evenly throughout the yard.
Be careful with that sand.
You let the bobcat go, right? So when those little kids come up, that bobcat goes crack happy on them and just eats them and then buries them. Next year, you could possibly win Yard of the Month because little kids are great fertilizer. Now, they take about a year to start fertilizing a plant. Sorry, I'm joking with you. Come on. Where are you going to get a bobcat? But what I would do, I would take some detonation mines. I'd spread them evenly out throughout the yard, right? Then I'd sit there and look out your window and wait for those little pricks to come up and try to ring your doorbell.
Ding dong. Oh.
And let them ring you. Go ahead. Because, you don't want to wait till they get halfway to the yard and blow them up because the other kids are going to see that. Let the other kids think that the mission was successful, okay? So the kid comes up and he rings the doorbell. Boom! You blow his kneecaps off. He's all swimming around, Oh, I'm dying. Help me. You go out there and kick him right in the balls. Release the bobcat.
Here it comes.
Then the bobcat buries the kid, right? Again, Yard of the Month.
Classic.
And why we're on the subject of mines, let's discuss these right now. Laser mines, trip mines, detonation mines, concussion mines. I always like the concussion mines because it's funny to see someone sit there in the middle of a seizure, flopping around like one of them smallmouth basses you pull out the lake, and he's flopping around like that. You could have him hold your chocolate milk and shake that up real good.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna talk about debt mines.